Hey there, welcome back to the channel again. This is Sage back with another weekly update of all the fun stuff that happened, geeky stuff. So yeah, without wasting much time, if you're new here, this is where we do a recap or review of the week with some interesting news, gaming news, movie news, anime news, the cool stuff. So yeah, without wasting much time, let's jump into it. So this week has been kind of quiet. Not much has happened, but there's been like some interesting stuff which has gone on. The first one I would like to kick off with has to be Wuthering Waves. They did a day of live stream, yeah, which happened in like Tokyo Game Show, I think so, yeah. So it was, the devs were talking over you could say, the changes that made the game, what will be happening in the Tokyo Game Show. But the main thing we're like talking about this time around is like the main changes that have done to Wuthering Waves since the last beta had dropped, and it looks incredible. I was watching Chaotic's live stream, yeah. He's one of my favorite content creators, and the game looks different. Like, okay, it doesn't look that different from the Wuthering Waves we were introduced to, but it looks different in a sense where it looks more, it looks alive, you could say. The game finally looks alive. Like, okay, it's like actually a game that could be like, okay, this is like a game someone could like play, rather than the first time it was looking, or in the betas you could say, where it was just looking like, okay, yeah, you could notice like, okay, this game is nowhere near the final phase, like still in beta. Everything was just looking kind of like dead, you could say. But now they released some footage showcasing the areas in like Wuthering Waves, and they all look good. They all look vibrant. It just look incredible. Like the graphics as well. This game is made in Unreal Engine 4. If you don't know, if you're interested in that. But yeah, the graphics look incredible as well. Everything just looks incredible. The weather system as well. There's a ever changing weather system, which is good. Like you could notice the difference. Like okay, it just looks good and got me like excited. And yeah, after that, everyone was so hyped about it. And now they also like gave us an incredible trailer for us. This Auto is one of the characters in Wuthering Waves. He uses guns. I love characters who uses guns. So yeah, the characters that could like resonate as in Wuthering Waves. So yeah, he got like a very good trailer, you could say, showcasing his character, and also like his voice no, not his voice actor, but first time we got to hear him talk. I mean, personally for me, yeah. So he got like an incredible trailer showcasing his moves, showcasing his character type, and it was just like so good to watch with the way they made it, plus the music. I think that's like it's probably his theme music, I don't know. But yeah, the theme music was also great as well, which like integrated with the trailer, with the moves, with the transitions. It was just so fun to watch. But that was like everything we got from the Wuthering Waves trailer, and I think, from the show, I meant to say, but I think it was like enough. Since the game is like, we don't have any news about it, like release date of any sort. But it's just fun to watch, like what Kuro Games is like cooking with Wuthering Waves, and how it's from like the first beta to now, how good the game was changed, how good the game looks, how good the characters, the resonators, and also just their moves, how they look like in the recent trailer. Everything just looks like so good, and I'm happy about it. And in more gaming news as well, Cyberpunk 2077 has, okay, I don't know, this is like for you who thought Cyberpunk 2077 was never a good game, but it has always been a good game for me. I've enjoyed the game from the very first. I was a day one player, and yeah, my game has always been this like peak gaming, peak fiction for me. But yeah, I would say like finally to the general audience, you could say Cyberpunk 2077 with this new 2.0 patch here, people are finally calling it like, okay, now Cyberpunk 2077 has finally completed its redemption, you would say. Yeah, but there's been like many moments the game has presumably completed its redemption from the patches it gave out it was a year ago. I don't know even when, but And also the time we had that Edge Runners, Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime, plus the Cyberpunk Edge Runners, all this patch drop as well. But now this time around, everyone is like, finally, you can call it like, okay, this is a full Sega redemption. Like, you know, it's now the perfect game, the game everyone thought the game was going to be. And also, what's this? The new Phantom Liberty expansion as well. Yeah, people have already played it. I've given it like reviews, like it's one of the best DLCs ever made. You know, in the reviews like, as well for the DLC as well, I've been like, oh, like 9 out of 10s, I don't know, 4 out of 5s, 5s, 10s, everything has just been like, you know, praise for Cyberpunk 2077 and what it has done with the 2.0 update and also with the Phantom Liberty DLC, which is like exciting. For me, I've always loved the game, so I'm glad that it's doing well. I'm glad like everyone is, you know, good about it. So right now it's just like what's remaining. It's like just checking out the 2.0 update. I need to update my game. It's free. The 2.0 update, the 2.0 patch, you could say update is like free. But the DLC, of course, you have to like pay. It's like, I don't know, $20 or something like that. But yeah, which is coming out on September 29th. The 2.0 update has already come out, so you can test that out for free. And they're recommended like you just need to restart the whole game to get like the full experience of the, you know, the updates coming to the game. So yeah, I would also just like to start afresh. But again, I've got like a hack I did during the Cyberpunk 2077 run I had for the PlayStation 4 where I like, you remember there's something where we had to like get something which like fell from is it the moon or something like from space, and it was like one of the most expensive items you could like pick up, and there was like a hack where you could like multiply, you could buy it for like free or for a lesser price, I don't know, something like that, and then you could like multiply your all those stuff and then you could like sell them, and it used to sell for like a bunch of cash, and I made like a lot of cash in the game, and I got like a lot of stuff, you know. I still have that cash. I think I still have the items as well. And that's like one of my favorite so far was I bought a bunch of stuff like cars and all that. And I don't want to lose all of that just because, you know, I just want to play the expansion. You know, it's just going to be sad, like, because earning money in the game is like, it's like one of the hardest things, and you have to start over getting the cars and all that. So I'll see. But let me know what you think though. Has Cyberpunk 2077 always been good to you, or you've been skeptical about it, or you know, you still think it's like it was a flop? I don't know. Just leave your comments in the game, constructive criticism or whatever. Yeah, you know, I just want to read anything you guys want to say. So leave a comment, don't forget. And if you are liking the video so far, don't forget to subscribe as well. And there's also been reviews for Cyberpunk, or there's not Cyberpunk, Spider-Man 2. People who already played the game, you said game journalists and just gamers in general. Yeah, people have already played the game. I wish I was also part of them, but you know, one day we will be. But people who already played the game have, I don't know if they played the full game, but yeah, people have, you know, they've given out the reviews of the game, which everyone seems to enjoy. Like, it's one of the best superhero games I've played. And after that, we got like a review, you could say, from one of the developers who said something like very, very cool. Like, you could be like web swinging in the city, and you know, you could run into one of the Spider-Man doing like a side quest, you know, like, you know, just you're just swinging in the city and you see randomly Peter Parker's Spider-Man or Miles Morales Spider-Man doing like a side quest, which is like, you know, so cool. Like, you know, I don't know how they're doing it, but it's just like, you know, so interesting. Like, what has Insomniac Games been cooking with like Spider-Man 2 all this time, you know? But that's like something that's, you know, we just have to wait and see. We're like a month away from the game, which is like so close, man. I used to pray for times like this, and we're almost arrived. We're like, it's close. But anyways, yeah, that's like about it for Spider-Man 2. And finally, there's a good DC movie out there, you know, which a recent DC movie, not like other movies are bad, but yeah, I watched the Blue Beetle movie. I think it's out on HD right now. Yeah, it's out. I watched it, and yeah, the movie is like incredible. It's like a very fun movie. It's just good old fashioned hero movie, hero startup movie. It's cool this one because it's like family based. You don't see a lot of movies, superhero movies, you can say, which are like more family based. That set of vibes, the superhero in this movie is not like running it solo, you could say. It's got like a huge involvement with like his family, so we don't see that much, that a lot, you can say. And plus as well, just the movie, the villains as well, everything's just like decent. And I have to say that they like really adapted Blue Beetle well. It's like one of my favorite characters, DC characters, and better than Cyborg as well. Like he clears him in terms of like character-wise. I think Blue Beetle is just like more interesting. From the media I've seen, of course, this is like my opinion. I don't know. Tell me your opinion in the comments if you disagree with me. But yeah, Blue Beetle, the movie was good. His character as well, his powers, like everything was just like fun to watch. I'd recommend you to watch the new Blue Beetle movie, and that's about it. And can you talk about the as always, we're ending it like Ju-jitsu Kaisen, yeah, that was the season 2. So the latest episodes, like that was like crazy to watch, man. Like from start to ending, like it sucks what happened at the end with like Gojo, but that was like so fun to watch. And it's like really hard now. It's like I don't know if they planned this, but what happened to like Gojo in the manga as well, plus in the anime, it's just like, did they plan this or it's just like a coincidence? But Gojo is just like unlucky to be honest. Yeah, for his character to be honest, it's just like everything just like falls on him, and like in the anime and the manga it like happened at the same time, which like sucks. But anyways, and also it's like one of my favorite episodes in Jujutsu Kaisen in general. But yeah, that was like very fun to watch. And I have to highlight as well Bleach. I've been watching Bleach all this time, and I think this recent episode which just dropped is like, since the 1,000-year blood was studied, especially like the second part is, for me it's just been like not that epic. It's been like fun to watch, but it hasn't been hitting me in like those levels that much. But yeah, with this recent episodes, it looks like now the stakes have become big. I enjoyed the recent episode, especially with like that number one guy, one of the four squad, one of the members of Squad Zero, yeah. I enjoyed, his finally got to see them fight, and it was like cool to watch what Squad Zero is about. So I can't wait to watch like the next episode for Bleach as well, which is like fun. I haven't been very hyped for like the next episode of Bleach, but finally I'm getting hyped for it, which is good again, to be honest. And that's about it for this week's news. Tell me your thoughts of everything I've like talked about in this video. Tell me how you're feeling about Wuthering Waves, if you're like interested in it. How are you feeling about the changes that I've given to it? Like it looks more vibrant, it doesn't look dead. Tell me your thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077 Redemption. Tell me your thoughts on Spider-Man 2. Tell me your thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen and Bleach. How has it been so far for you? Have you been enjoying it, or has it been like a sleeper? So leave your thoughts in the comments. I always read them, I always reply. So thank you very much for watching till this end. This has been Xaij. Enjoy your week. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend, but enjoy your new week. And thank you very much for watching. Peace out. Bye bye.